away to get us going. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Fresno State's offense comes on the field first today. And here he comes, the quarterback, all eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Now, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity, and that usually means their opposition is in trouble. I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Keene. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
At the 41-yard line. Now, a 4th down.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field.
On to kick it away.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So New Mexico's offense out there for their first possession. And here we go, Kirk, this matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. Two extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Really a great way to get this game started for this offense. You know, they told us in our production meeting they thought with certain formations they'd be able to get this defense out of position and hit them for some big plays. Here we're seeing it to get this game started.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
At the 41-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down after that previous play. They'll feed the back again. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47. Sets the formation. It's 3rd down. To throw, it's Dampier. It's a quick grab. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Caught by the receiver. Gain of 16. And that's good enough for a first down.
The Lobos keep the football on the move. Handoff from the shotgun. Finding some room at the 25. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he's tackled after the catch.
Complete to the wideout. Tackle on the play at the 15-yard line. Second down coming up.
Here's the second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Makes the grab, a chance to score. They'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have first and goal.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive, and now it's first and goal.
And the Lobos looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Now they line up to kick the extra point.
On for the extra point.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT.
Extra point is good. That makes the score. New Mexico 7, Fresno State 0.
Now they get set to kick it away.
35, set to advance on the play.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Running out of time in the pocket. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
Tough position here, second and long from the 14. To the air, it's Keene. Close to the tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Tackle made after a big gain. First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
That completion makes it second and short. Here comes a handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away.
It leads to second down.
So second down after the incompletion. Back to pass. It's Keene. Looking for a deep completion. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. But I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now you've got a fourth down.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. And that one is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
New Mexico, 7. Fresno State, 0.
First down here for this offense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. And it's New Mexico with the lead right now. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
New Mexico, 7. Fresno State, 0.
They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Dampier. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He pulls in the catch. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And the Lobos will bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So second and 6.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts that the offense comes back with a counter play. If you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a first and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Second down play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
At the 44. Brings up third down.
They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Finds room at the 30. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Scanning the field. It's Keene. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
At the 20-yard line. Brings up second down.
Offense now in the all-important red zone. QB decides to keep it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But that was a disaster here for this quarterback on the option play. Not only does he not pick up any yards, he ends up going backwards trying to make a play, and now they're way behind the sticks.
Here comes an important third down play. The coach does not want to send the field goal kicker out there after what happened last time. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking for 6. And he will score. Touchdown, Fresno State. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution of that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Here comes the point after attempt.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And there's the point after.
The extra point is good. That ties the game at 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jacobs. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Lobos offense is back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. And on this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
picks up 7. Third down coming.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Davis. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
The Lobos have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Davis.
Caught by the receiver. Pickup of 10. First down for the offense.
They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. Looking to chuck it again. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver makes the grab, and the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He makes the grab. Finally brought down, but this is a big play. Moves the ball down to the 21.
Love to see a post corner executed perfectly because it really shows you the time that a quarterback and a receiver have put in together. That time it's ran perfectly. The timing was there, and great throw and catch.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back. It's Dampier. Looking right. This one caught.
The first down pass complete to the wide out. A pickup of 8. Brings up 2nd down.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the quarterback dropping back. And the pass is incomplete. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down. Now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab behind the line. It's Sanders. Touchdown, Lobos. Strong game by this quarterback.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score. New Mexico, 14. Fresno State.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And there's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Gain of 9. Second down.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Fresno. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Returner choosing to field this one. Returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. Here comes the New Mexico offense back on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Running back with the carry. Gain of 2. Brings up second down.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the handoff. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The shotgun running play call. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Running back with the ball carry. He's brought down at the 34. Second down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Quick throw to his receiver. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
And the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they can take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. That's good execution on the pitch and catch to pick up the first down there. Nice conversion.
A really nice conversion here. To me, the route is what separated this play. The fact that he's able to get to this point downfield, and by the time he turned around, that ball is on him. So nice route and nice hands there to be able to pick up the first down.
Running back has it on a screen now. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Was complete on the screen. Gain of 8. Brings up second down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the Lobos pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
He's brought down at the 41-yard line. And a first down for the offense.
And the Lobos with 1st and 10 here. And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, it's a great gain, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right. But the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Dropping back. It's Dampier. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
At the 22-yard line. Brings up second down.
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
Complete to the wideout. Gain of 8. Good enough for a first down.
The Lobos are going to cash in here in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
He's tackled at the 12-yard line. Second down coming up.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Back to throw. It's Dampier. He's escaping the pocket now. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
And the Lobos hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, New Mexico. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That makes the score. New Mexico 21. Fresno State 7.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
At the 17-yard line. Brings up second down.
Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. To throw, it's Keene. Pass clock. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Good enough for first down yardage.
And another Fresno State.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's got it for a big gain. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, in the completion.
I love the crossing route because whether you play zone or man, it puts a lot of pressure on the defense. If it's zone, you can find a nice bubble in that zone coverage and put the ball on the money. If it's man, the receiver can run away from the defender. Love to see this receiver putting up yards after the catch. He shows how valuable he really is.
And it's New Mexico with the lead right now. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Bulldogs. So here we go, fourth quarter. They cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Lining up to try the extra point.
On for the extra point.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Set to kick this one away.
Bringing it out. It's Sanders. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. New Mexico's offense retakes the field now. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Tight end makes the grab. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. Second down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the back now goes in motion. Scanning the field. It's Dampier. Grab made by the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Brought down at the 45-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
And the Lobos come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Sanders.
The pass on first down. Caught by the back. Taken down at the 49. Brings up second down.
That completion makes it second and medium. caught behind the line. It's Davis. Gets some space around the 30. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Lobos looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw again. Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Gain of 7. It's now 2nd and goal.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on 2nd down. To throw, it's Dampier. He's moving out of the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds this defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Lobos. They just keep feeding the running back the rock, and they cannot stop him. Another touchdown for him.
This running back is having a career game here today. And, you know, the defense, they've had the entire first half, halftime, to try to come up with some adjustments. Nothing that they are coming up with is working. On this offense, continue to give this back more chances.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter.
That makes the score New Mexico 28, Fresno State 14.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Set to kick this one away.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. The defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Back to pass. It's Keene. Running back grabs it on a screen. The play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's fourth down.
Offense facing fourth down.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. They'll work the clock here with their running game. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use, but at what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Ball handed off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Linebacker shifting around now. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Timeout, Fresno State.
And the Lobos are in the red zone now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And they add to their lead.
New Mexico, 31. Fresno State, 14.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Set to kick it off.
Returner looking to make a play here. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. And he's got it. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 20. Touchdown, Fresno State. Made the defense look slow that time.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know, who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Now the all-important extra point.
For the extra point.
And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21.
That makes the score. New Mexico, 31. Fresno State, 21.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
Set to advance on the play.
receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. First down here for this offense. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee.